Organizers of the Gofundme campaign to buy an armored vehicle for Opposition Citizens Coalition for Change CCC leader Nelson Chamisa have distanced him and the party from the initiative, saying it was a private project. The project is being spearheaded by a group called Citizens Action for Change, CAC, which introduced the initiative last year in December before Chamisa launched the CCC party.
After going through a lot of processes, administrative processes with Gofundme, we have finally managed to conclude everything that needed to be concluded. And representing citizens from all over, we can safely tell you that now we are just from a meeting with the recipient, the intended beneficiary. It is now beyond us. It is upon them now, and a security matter that anytime you will see your efforts.
The aim of the initiative was to raise over $120,000 to purchase an armored vehicle for Chamisa after his convoy was attacked by suspected Zanu supporters and state security agents during his Meet the People tours in the country's rural areas. In Mutare, Chamisa's convoy was shot at on October the 19th, 2021, jolting the Gofundme initiative led by Juma Ulete into action. Yesterday, Ulete told the City Times that the project to purchase Chamisa's bulletproof vehicle was still on and that CIC had recently met Chamisa to make arrangements to hand over the funds. The campaign was started by citizens who were concerned over Chamisa's safety. It was introduced way before the CCC was formed, and the opposition is a mere beneficiary. The funds were only released last week after we experienced administrative hitches which were triggered by Zanu, which had complained to Gofundme in California, the United States of America, that Chamisa was organizing funds politically to purchase an armored vehicle. Ulete has said, "We are citizens who raised this money, not for a political party. We raised this money for a citizen whose name is Nelson Chamisa. We started this fundraising on October the 13th, 2021. Before the CCC was formed. Hence, it does not have any ties to the CCC. We, as citizens, noticed that there is no even playing field in Zimbabwean politics. Gofundme was supposed to give us the money around December when we reached the target, but Zanu was bombarding the campaign, saying, why are these people politically fundraising? Ulete said the funds were eventually released to CIC by Gofundme last week, and they had already met Chamisa and his security team to decide on the type of vehicle they wanted. Zanu Director for Information Tafazwa Mugwadi responded by alleging that the CCC always uses the ruling party as scapegoats for its failures. In 2018, Chamisa was leading the then MDC alliance ahead of the elections, swindled his supporters through another GoFundMe initiative where millions were embezzled and never reached their election agents for whom that GoFundMe initiative had been taken. It is in their DNA, and they are always using the excuse of being an opposition to dodge accountability and transparency, Mugwadi has said. One wonders what kind of an alternative they are when they still in the broad daylight from their supporters. When asked to account, they point fingers at Zanu-PF as if they share bank accounts with Zanu-PF. Now, if they can be easily possessed by stealing demons and reach orgasm at the sight of $120,000 US, you can imagine when they are in charge of the national cash box, said Mugwadi.